So here's the second lecture, the second concept, also the last lecture and the last concept in this module, content pillars. If you leave this module remembering one thing, let it be this: do not approach social media one post at a time. Approach it with a system. Content pillars are the 3 to 5 recurring themes that organize everything you post. They answer the question with your stressed out communication coordinator who asks every morning, "What do I post today?" Once you have your pillars defined, you should stop asking, "What should I post?" and start asking, "What pillar am I drawing from today?" And that's a much easier question to answer. So for an arts nonprofit, your pillars might be something like the work, programming and artists, the people, patron and donor stories, the mission, impact and advocacy, behind the curtain, process and operations, and the invitation, events and calls to action. Each of those pillars maps naturally to story types. The people is almost always customer stories. The mission is purpose. Behind the curtain builds the transparency that fuels founder story energy, although it doesn't always have to be founder stories. Sometimes it's a value story, sometimes it's a mission story, but it's that same energy that fuels a founder story. And once you have your pillars defined, then no one gets to ask you, "What should I post?" because you should be able to point them to those pillars. So you've got your pillars, now you put them on a calendar, a simple spreadsheet: date, platform, pillar, post concept, story type, visual needed, call to action. This is your editorial calendar. Not fancy, not complicated, just organized. The key for any organization, but here we're talking about arts organization, is to build your calendar around your programming cycle. You know when your shows open. You know when your exhibits change. You know when your annual fund campaign launches. Start with those fixed dates and fill content in around them. Leave room for responsive content when something unexpected or timely comes up, but have a plan. The editorial content calendar template, I'm not even sure it's a template. I think you can just use it as your calendar, but you can save it as a template, is available as an Excel file in this module. It has 5 tabs. The instruction tab walks you through the workflow. The 30-day calendar is your main working document with drop-down menus for platform, story type, content pillar, campaign phase, and interlocking content. The story type tracker helps you check your balance across Hall's 4 story types, and the interlocking content map traces how one narrative thread moves across platforms. And the content pillar planner, say that 3 times fast, is where you define your recurring themes before building the calendar. Start with the content pillar planner, and then map your interlocking threads. Then build the rest of the calendar and check your distribution. That is the workflow. Here's the recommended workflow for the template. It's exactly what I just told you, but we're going to go through it again. Step 1, define your content pillars in the Content Pillar Planner tab. Step 2, map your interlocking story threads in the Interlocking Content Map. Step 3, build your 30-day calendar. Step 4, check your story type distribution. Step 5, revise until it is balanced. This is not a one-time and we're done deal. This is not a one-pass exercise. Expect to go back and forth between tabs tweaking stuff.